Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's monthly plan with me video. So for today, we're gonna be setting up the month of August in my Prosper You planner. To get started, I wanted to mention everything that I am using. So this is my 12.9-inch iPad Pro. I have a second generation Apple Pencil in this really cool little case that I recently picked up. I'm obsessed with it because I love clicky pens. So I will link this down below in case you're interested, but I picked it up in white, and then I also have a like mauve pink version over here. But yeah, I'm pretty obsessed with this little thing. So it also makes holding the Apple Pencil feel better. I don't know what it is, but I really like it. And then I am using GoodNotes 5, and then of course I'm using the Prosper You Planner Hub system, which you can find in my Etsy shop. So I will have all sorts of links down below for you guys if you're interested in checking anything out. But the first thing that we are going to do to get set up for the month of August is actually insert our 1 month planner for August into the Prosper You Hub. So I like to go through this process during this particular video for those who may be new to the system and want to see how it works. It's super quick, super easy to put your month in the actual hub behind the divider. So to get started, what we're gonna do is we are going to open up our planner and navigate on over to the August divider. On the divider itself, I like to use this little widget to keep track of everything that we need to put in the monthly view, which there's a lot here. We've got a lot going on. So yeah, so we'll do that. But I'm gonna insert my 1 month planner first. So to do that in GoodNotes 5, and it's a pretty similar process if you're using other note-taking apps, you'll just wanna look up like how to import a separate PDF into another PDF. It's a really quick, easy process, and from the research that I did, it's very similar to what you do with GoodNotes 5. So I'm gonna tap on the little plus symbol here, and then I'm gonna tap on import. And I'm gonna find my 1 month planner, which I have right here. So I am actually going to try using the traditional vertical for the month of August. So I really like to switch up my weekly layout month to month so that you guys can kind of see how all of the different layouts work. So in July, I used the productivity layout. I've really loved it, and it's worked really well for me, but I've decided to go ahead and switch to the traditional vertical. So with the hub system, you're able to change your weekly layouts month to month. You're also able to change your orientation if you're using portrait or landscape, and you can change your mode if you want to use dark mode or light mode. So I really prefer light mode in landscape, particularly for filming. Honestly, I really love dark mode. I love writing on it and everything, but it just does not work for filming. So I stick with the light mode because it just is easier to see on camera and everything. But I prefer landscape because most often I am holding my iPad this way, but we have a bunch of people who prefer portrait who like holding their iPad this way. So you just kind of want to pay attention to how you hold your iPad, and keep in mind you can switch it up all the time too. And there's certain things that you know you might prefer working in portrait and landscape, and that's the beauty of this system, is that there's a lot of flexibility when it comes to which orientation you're using, which mode you're using, weekly layouts. We have a ton of new weekly layouts coming later this fall, including one that I think you guys are really going to love. So it's something that I've gotten a lot of requests for, and it is in the works. So yeah, enough of that though. Let's go ahead and get started. So like I said, I'm going to start by just taking my lasso tool. I'll make sure images is on, and I am just going to lasso over all of this. So we'll copy it and we'll paste it over here. And then that way I will have a little reference for when I'm putting everything in. So I have not picked out a kit yet, so I'm gonna do that. Let's see, I'm gonna go to my 2022 sticker kits, and I think I know which one I'm gonna use. I wanna use the Back to School Kit 33. So another little trick I can show you guys is how to combine documents. So I like to just directly import my widgets into my sticker kit. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap on this little select tool up here. I'm gonna tap on my widgets, and then I'm gonna tap on move. Go to my 2022 sticker kits, find the sticker kit for kit 33, tap on that, and then move that over. And now the widgets will actually be imported into here. So you will see that all of the pages are now combined once it loads up and everything. The sticker kits are getting a huge reformat in the fall as well. And so yeah, I'm really excited for that. I don't want to give too much away. It's hard not to because I'm so excited about it. But yeah, as you can see now, all the widgets are in there, and then we've got all of our stickers. So I think I'm going to use kit 33, and I'm just going to move this over here so it's right next to my planner, and we'll get started. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to put some washi up at the top. So I'm going to go over to page 1 where I've got all my washi options, and we are going to pick one out. So the question becomes, do I want to do like full-on school mode, or do I want to do like more of the florals? I really love those florals, so I'm kind of leaning towards that, but the books I think would be really cute too. My daughter is starting 2nd grade. Oh my gosh, saying that out loud. She's starting 2nd grade? What? Oh my gosh, you guys, it happens way too quick. Okay, so I think I might go with the books. I don't know, let me see what the scripts are. Let's see. We're gonna try out the books and see what that looks like. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this up here, and to do the washi on the top, I like to keep the image, like you can enlarge it and make it super huge if you want and do it that way, but I like to kind of keep it smaller to get more of the pattern in there. And so what I like to do is I like to just size it up this way, and then let me make sure that's straight. Sometimes you want to pull in the photo tool to straighten it out. I've mentioned this pretty much every single monthly plan with me, but I really like to film these in real time so you guys can kind of get a better look at how the spreads come together. So, and you can see just all the mistakes that I make, because trust me, I make mistakes. I've been digital planning for like almost 2 full years now, which is crazy. My Etsy shop anniversary is on September 7th for 2 years. And I just realized too, like I didn't do anything, I don't think, for my 1-year anniversary. So I'm definitely planning to do the 2 years. Okay, cool. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to crop this. So we'll crop right there. I don't know why I didn't do anything for, yeah, I really like the look of that. I think that's what we're gonna go with. So I kind of, let me make this one just a little bit bigger. You do not have to be as picky as I am about these things. I tend to be really picky. And that's honestly why digital planning works so well for me, because I am a perfectionist and I don't know, I feel like when you're a perfectionist using pen and paper, there's less room for error, you know? So it's like, when I was planning in my Erin Condren planners and stuff, I feel like I had more anxiety over it. Whereas with digital, you have an undo button and stuff. So it's just like, I don't know, it's nice. Once you cut a piece of washi, like a paper washi, there's no going back. But with these guys, you can do whatever you want. So I just really love it. But yeah, so what was I saying? I was saying that I don't really know why I didn't do anything for my 1-year anniversary. I don't think I did. I know we were like in the middle of a whole bunch of stuff with like moving and building our house, because I actually launched my business when we were in a little like transition period of selling our old house, building our current house, and we had to stay in an apartment, like a little apartment for a while. And I launched my business while we were in the apartment, which, like, looking back, like, Stephanie, are crazy. I also had a baby at that point. Jules wasn't even a year old, and yeah, so kind of nuts, but I have loved every second, let me tell you. It's been a huge blessing, primarily because of everyone that I've been able to meet through the experience and the connections I've made and everything. It's just been pretty amazing. So I'm trying to figure out right now what color. Let me just do split screen. I don't know why I, like, lately have been forgetting to do split screen, but I wanted to see what color transparent of the transparent ones I want to use. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. And then do I want to do date dots? I think I'm gonna do date dots, which that'll be good because I can show you guys how to do those real quick. But I think I'm gonna go with this, like, turquoise color. So we're gonna go with this one here. I've lately been really enjoying putting transparent washi, or like a color block, whatever you wanna call it, over here on the weeks, just to add another, like, pop of color. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm definitely planning to do something for my 2-year anniversary, but I don't really know what I want to do yet. So to be determined. It's probably close enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like that because the date dots are going to be purple, and I think pulling in more of that blue will be good. So date dots, let me share with you the quickest way to do that. So for date dots, the quickest way is to lasso all of them as a group, like that, and hit copy. And when you paste them over, they're gonna be grouped together to where you can size them all at the same time. So I recommend zooming in while they're all selected like that, and kind of sizing them where you want them to be. Just looking at that 31, and I think that's as big as I would want them. So now they're all sized the same, all at the same time, just by keeping them grouped together like that. And you can do that with any stickers. You can just lasso all of them, hit resize, and it's going to let you, you know, resize all of them at the same time. So it's just a quick way to do it. And then what I do is I go through and I take all the, like, little rows. So 1 through 6 is up here, and then 7 through 13 is right here, and then 14 and 15, and then 16 through 20. I just kind of put them all close-ish to where I want them to be. And then we'll move these here. I personally really like using date dots lately. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but if you're using the undated version of the planners, then this is how you would date it. You can use the text tool too. Try saying that 10 times fast. But you can also use date dots and stickers and things like that. So it's just whatever you want to do. And I just kind of go through. This takes me like 5 minutes max to get these all dated. And, you know, granted, I'm also talking and stuff at the same time. So if you're just kind of concentrating, you can get this done really quick. But I know that using the text tool is another really quick way to do it as well. So there's that one. And then I'm gonna have to move this guy. I think I might just cut it for now, and then we'll paste it when we're ready to. So I'm gonna move 7 and 8. I kind of just tuck them in the corner. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but I try to get them all just, this coming from a perfectionist. What am I talking about? Of course it has to be kind of close to perfect. Okay, so we'll just do that. It's felt really weird not filming for YouTube as much, but it was definitely the right call to make, because I feel a lot less stressed out just taking that off my plate temporarily. So I have a lot of new products that I'm working on for Etsy, and to prioritize those and get them out in a timely manner, I've had to kind of take a step back on YouTube. I'm hoping to not really have to do that in the future, but I have to give myself grace because, you know, I'm less than 2 years, almost 2 years now into this, and it's been quite a learning process, let me tell you. Owning your own business, it's a lot of trial and error. And I ideally, in my like ideal world, would be a super consistent, like have all my routines and all my things like set to go, you know, get up at the same time every day, go to sleep at the same time every night. Like that is my ideal way to live, honestly, even though you probably wouldn't think that based on how much I change things up sometimes. And trust me, like it drives me crazy changing things up so much. But I feel like when you're in the beginning stages of a business, and especially when you're running that business solo, which I was for the majority of my time. I just started hiring help, which has been really nice, and I'm really grateful for that. But for, you know, the majority of the time, it's been just me. And, you know, I have 2 kids and a husband and a house to take care of, and I also was working full-time on top of building my business for the majority of the time. Like I just quit my full-time job. My last day was August 31st, 2021. So my 1-year mark of running the business completely on its own is coming up. And it's been a lot. It's been a lot of trial and error. And now that like I have hired help and everything, it's been really nice, but it's also been an adjustment to like figure out like how I want to manage tasks and really just prioritizing self-care. That's the one thing that I do have regret for, and I try to not live with regrets, but I have totally neglected my health and well-being for a while, actually. Yeah, for like ever since Julia was born, basically. I haven't really paid much attention to myself. I feel like I was in a good groove before Julia was born, like with, you know, getting my stuff together with my health and fitness, and I was like much more active. Well, during my pregnancy, I wasn't as active. I did go on walks a lot. I had my good friend Mallory, who I miss, and I've stayed in touch with here and there, but Mallory, I don't know if you watch my videos, but I miss you. But we used to go for walks a lot and everything. And yeah, so, but I haven't been like active or eating very well or anything like for almost 3 years now, and it's taken its toll, you know, working late nights and not prioritizing sleep and, you know, just all of that. So I'm really trying to tell myself, like even earlier today, and I'm also, at the same time I'm talking about all this, I'm thinking about like what I want to do, by the way, in case you're wondering. But earlier today I was talking to Andrew about, I think I'm gonna put in new releases first. I was talking to him, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was like, oh, and today I'm gonna, you know, work out if I, you know, have enough time with work. And then I was like, wait a minute, Steph, like, no, like we can't have that mentality anymore when it comes to this stuff. Like I have to be like, working out is gonna happen no matter what work looks like. I have to work out. I have to take care of myself. I have to go for a walk. Like this morning, I woke up late because we got a nice storm in Arizona last night, which like, if you are in the desert, you live in Arizona, you know, when you get storms, you just soak it in. You soak it in because, let me grab my scripts. Because we don't get them very often, and it's just so nice, like when it does storm and everything. So this morning I was gonna take the dogs for a walk. I usually get up at 5:15 and I do like my Bible study and I take them for a walk by 6. So my alarm went off and it was just storming still like crazy, or raining at least. I remember hearing thunder really loud at some point last night too, but let's see, I'm gonna use this one, I think. So yeah, I ended up not taking them for a walk. And that's how I get steps in, is taking them for a walk and everything, because I try to hit 7,500 steps per day, which, if I'm being honest, it doesn't happen as often as I'd like it to. And then I woke up and I was like, well, you know, I really should start working. Like, I've got X, Y, and Z to do. But I was like, no, Stephanie, like, you're gonna go for a walk. Like, these things have to come before everything else. Like, they have to. I feel this like immense amount of guilt about it, which might sound so silly, but like, I just feel guilty. I feel guilty for going for a walk with my dogs before working, like, and like potentially being behind with work because I'm taking time for myself, which, like, at the end of the day, if you're not taking care of yourself and you're overworking, like, you're not gonna be as productive. And that's what I have to remind myself. When I go for walks, when I take care of myself, I'm more productive. I'm able to get more done at work that way. So let's see, I put new releases in. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna reset my camera because it's about to time out on me. 1 sec. Okay, and we're back. I use the Canon G7X, and at like the 24-minute mark it like stops filming, so I have to reset it. And that's usually how I know, Stephanie, you might be talking a little bit too much during this video. Did I erase the wrong thing? Yes, I did. Okay, so new releases is in. Back to school. I want to do something really special for back to school, but I also have to fit just Taekwondo, I think, in. Okay, so back to school, I want to do something special for that. I'm like, I don't know if I'll do a photo frame. I might do like a photo frame in my weekly view, like of a picture of Maddie for her first day back. So I'm thinking, let me look at some of my deco here. I'm thinking, these are really cute. I really love these. The little apple. I might do that. I might pull that over. And maybe we'll just put it up in the corner here. Yeah, I think that'll be cute. So I'm gonna do the little apple. And then I've got a first day little sticker here. Oops. So we'll pull that over. I think that'll work out pretty nicely. And then maybe we'll do something a bit more decorative, and it's on the wrong day. We'll do something a bit more like decorative and fancy in the weekly view. I'm gonna just do that first day. Okay, so we've got that in. And then we have so many activities to put in. So I think, okay, oh man. Okay, so we've got swim. We enrolled Julia, instead of gymnastics, we're doing swim lessons with her now, because the gymnastics, while it was fun for her, I think swim is going to be a lot more beneficial, because lately she has not been a huge fan of being in the water. And yeah, so we want to do that. So she's going to go to swim twice a week, and then Maddie has piano twice a week, and then we have Taekwondo. We have half days on Wednesdays. So I actually might move this down so that we can put the half days in, which I like to do a flag for that. So I'm gonna do a little flag. Maybe do this green one. Put that up in the corner, and then I'm gonna use my text tool and use paper flowers. Paper flowers, I get questions a lot about the fonts I use. Paper flowers and Extraordinary are probably, and Better Together, are my two like most used fonts. I use them all the time and I love them. So I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, that works. Okay, so now the beauty of this is I can cut it. I like to cut it and then paste and then use the little blue lines kind of as a guide, although my text box is kind of making it funky. I might just tuck it up in the corner like that, but so Maddie's gonna have half days on Wednesdays. So we're gonna put that in. And then our cleaning crew will be coming sometime in August. They're coming actually today, the day you guys are watching this, but sadly, the owner of the company, the cleaning company, her husband tragically passed away, just totally unexpected. And so she's been understandably not available for a while, and she's looking forward to coming back and like getting into her routine and stuff. But yeah, I feel so awful for her because he was young. I want to say he was in his 40s, and I don't know details or anything. I haven't asked, but yeah, so I don't know. She comes once a month, and normally she would come on like the first Wednesday of the month. Okay, my memory card ran out of room, so I'm actually importing some footage in right now, but I had to switch out my memory card. So, but yeah, so anyways, our cleaning crew, like they're gonna get started again, and I think it'll be like the last Wednesday of the month or something now moving forward. So I don't know a certain date yet, so I'm just gonna wait to put that in until later. But now we've got our half days in, so I'm gonna go ahead and mark that off. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and start putting in the activities. So I kind of want to create a quick swim icon. So we're gonna do I'm just in Canva right now, and I'm gonna try to find a little swim icon. That one's cute. Oh, I'm not in my paid account. Darn it. Okay. Well, maybe I'll just do this one, or do they have a different one? I have Canva Pro too, and with Canva Pro, anywhere you see like the Pro symbol, those are ones that you have to have the paid for thing. I guess I'll just do this like super basic one. Why not? And I'll just enlarge it. And then we will download it with a transparent background. Oh, it's not gonna let me do a transparent background either. Goodness gracious. Okay, so let me just do this over on my computer real quick, because I've got Canva pulled up. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay, but it's being, I didn't realize you were so limited with the free version of Canva. I love Canva. I love using it for like listing photos and stuff like that. So I have the pro version, so I can use my own font and I get access to like more images and stuff. This is how I created like my piano. Okay, and then I'm just gonna airdrop it to myself. Airdrop and iPad. So it should be coming on over. There it is. Okay, but did it save with a transparent background? That is the question. because, oh, it did. Okay, good. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna do black because I think it works. It works. So, all right, so for swim, I'm going to use a color block. That's what I've been doing lately, and I really like how it looks. And I'm gonna do yellow. Maddie's favorite color is yellow, so all of her activities, oh, well, this is Julia. I will use pink for Julia and yellow for Maddie. Pink is Julia's favorite color and yellow is Maddie's favorite color, so that makes that pretty easy to remember. But what I will do is now we'll just cut this to layered on top. So GoodNotes works in layers, so you always want to make sure you're, should I have done that in white even? Yeah. Hang on. At least I have it pulled up, so it's like a really quick, easy fix. So let's do this. I'm gonna do this in white. And then I'm just gonna crop it real quick. Get all the blank space out. Find that easier to do on my computer. And then I'm going to airdrop it again. Sometimes the airdrop like will save, you can't see anything because it's white, but it'll save the image. Even if you downloaded it with a transparent background, it'll save it with a solid color. But yeah, I really like that a lot. So, all right, so swim lessons. I think I'm gonna use the paper flowers and we'll do swim lesson. And her swim is at 9:30 Monday and Thursday at 9:30 a.m. And I'm gonna turn images off real quick and we will resize this. Sorry if you can hear my fridge. My fridge has been really loud lately. And I'm gonna make that just a little bit bigger. Okay, I think I like that. So now what I'll do is I will make sure images is on and I will cut that. And her swim lessons start Monday. So we'll paste. And I'm actually going to put these all in a corner. Monday, Thursday, and then we'll just kind of go through and put them all in, and then I'll move them. I'll kind of show you how I get everything to line up. I really love using the blue outline. When you paste it, you see that blue outline around it. Might be harder to see on camera, but I like using that to kind of line things up. And it's not going to be perfect all the time, but it works. So okay, and then what I'll do is I will lasso all of these, move them up where I want them, and then I'm going to draw a line. Just draw it right across here and then use the lasso and put it right underneath. And don't worry, I will be erasing this. Put it right underneath there, and then that way when I lasso all of these, oops, make sure I get the swimming in there, then I can kind of make sure it's lined up that way. And then we will delete this, and that kind of gets them all in the same spot. I use that trick pretty often to get things lined up how I want them to be. All right, so swim lessons are in. Good deal. So Maddie has a dentist appointment in August. Shoot, I don't even know. I thought I had like the little card. I just remembered that. I'm gonna have to call. But I'm gonna make a little note for myself that I need to. I'm just gonna put it on this. Ooh, I'm just gonna put it on this little post-it, and we'll just confirm, because I know she's got a dentist appointment sometime in August. I don't want to forget to put that in. All right, and then we've got. Oh man, Monday is gonna be packed. Monday's gonna be so packed. Wow, okay, because we got piano, taekwondo as well. So let's go ahead and grab the yellow over, and let's see if I can even get this how I want it to be, because it might look a little too crowded and I might want to move things a little bit. But so when I'm resizing stickers and I want them to be kind of the same size, I use the photo tool and I layer it on top of the size sticker that I want, and I kind of just tinker around with it until I get it pretty much the same, and that's like close enough for me, honestly. So so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like copy that. Yeah, I think that'll be okay. I don't think it'll be too crowded. So then I will turn images off, and we will copy this, and we'll change the text to piano, and that is at 3:30 p.m. Maddie has gotten so good with piano. It amazes me. She practices at night, and I'm just honestly in awe of her. Like she's really picked it up really quick. So we'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and turn images back on, and then I'm gonna cut this because I will just paste, copy and paste it again. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna go back on over to July, and I've got both of these. So I'm going to take this and copy that, move that back, and then we will go back to August. And I'll put the little piano there. And make it a little bit bigger. That works. And then I'm going to copy all of that, paste it, and we'll remove the piano. So I'm going to change this to taekwondo. And on Mondays it's at 5:45 p.m. And then I'm gonna go over to July, and I will turn images on, copy that, and then go back over to August. And for some reason my screen just adjusted. Hopefully it's still bright enough on camera, but it looks a little darker to me. So I guess I could just move this down and then maybe move that over. Okay, I like that. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to turn images on, and then we're just gonna copy and paste all of that. And we will put it on all of the Mondays. Okay. That is looking real colorful and really busy, let me tell you. All right, so then we want to do Taekwondo on Tuesday, and that's going to be at 4:30. So I'm going to do my little trick again where I'm going to kind of put it in the corner, and I'm going to change the time to 4:30. And then we will copy and paste all the way down. These activities are definitely filling up our calendar, but it is so worth it. I feel very, very blessed and fortunate that we're able to do activities with the kids. To be honest, like when I was a kid, I did not do stuff like this at all. I had quite a different upbringing than my own kids do. And I just feel really, really grateful that, you know, we're able to do this for them, because it's been really good for both of them. Especially Taekwondo for Maddie, I think has just made such a difference in her life, I feel. So, okay, and then I might resize this and maybe even put this like, put it like up here. I don't know, I guess, well, we might move that in a second, but all right. And then we've got piano and Taekwondo again. Oh wait, no. Just Taekwondo on Wednesday. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this one again and copy it, and it's at the same time on Wednesday. So we'll do a little paste. Kind of get it in the center. There's something on my screen. What is that? The kids have been in my office quite a bit. They love coming in here and like hanging out. And last night I did their nails for them, and it's funny. They're like little tornadoes, you know, like I feel like it cracks me up. They're just crazy. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and move all of these down just a smidgen. So I'm gonna take my lasso and we're gonna go down, and it might move the half day. I guess I didn't lasso that enough. Let's see, I'm trying to just leave the half day out of it. I think I got it. Okay, cool. Just wanna like, okay, I think that works. So 5:45 Taekwondo. So that is in. And then I need to put piano at 4 on Thursday. So we're gonna copy and paste that. And we'll jump on over to Thursday. And what I've been doing lately is when I set up my whole month, I actually will export this as a PDF and print it out and put it on our refrigerator. That's what I've been doing lately, and it's nice because it comes out like all colorful and beautiful, and then it's just done and ready to go. And then if we need to like, if things change and we need to write something in, we just kind of write it in with a pen on the fridge. But I try to get as much as I can in here before I print it out. But just a little tip, you can export this page, print it out as a PDF, and then, you know, share it with your partner that way, or post it somewhere if you want to do that. But that way Andrew's able to see it, because he's not going to go like on my iPad and look for it or anything. So if it's just like on the fridge, then we're good to go. Okay, so once again, I need to change the time on this. So I'm going to change this to 4 o'clock. And then we will just do a cut and paste, or well, just a copy paste. I'm not too worried about it being like super lined up actually. Here. I can line up the top of the blue line. So that works out pretty well. And that looks close enough. I'm in shock too that we're planning out August. Like I feel like the holiday season is right around the corner, and that to me is just so crazy. So, okay, all of the activities are in. So then that leaves appointments and things of that nature. So I'm going to go find an appointment label, and I have an orthodontist appointment. I'm gonna use this blue color because I feel like I need to bring more of that in. So I'm gonna use this for the ortho. I have my final trays in. I took them out for this video because honestly, I just cannot talk with them in. I struggle a lot with that. But I don't think I'm gonna be done at all. Like my bottom teeth in particular, like there's still one that's like kind of overlapping, and granted, I feel like I do okay with keeping them in, but sometimes there are times that I'm like eating and I take them out and I forget to put them in like right away, like right when I'm done eating. And so I feel like it might be kind of my fault that they're not like, I can definitely see a difference, but they're for sure still overlapped. And I don't know if they're gonna get where they need to be in 2 weeks time. So we'll see. I literally just put in my new trays today. So we'll see where we're at, but I'll be very happy once I'm done with this process. I will tell you that much. And I wish I had been a little bit more diligent about wearing them, but you know. All right, so now I'm gonna use Extraordinary. That's the other font I like to use. This is the cursive font that I really like to use. And I'm gonna put ortho, appointment, and then I'm gonna do at, and it's gonna be at, I even have it on this post-it, at 10 a.m. So 10 o'clock a.m. and I'm going to center this. And then I'll probably just resize that. Turn images off and we will resize. And we'll do it that way. Okay, yeah, that looks good. And then I'm gonna turn images back on and I'm actually just gonna copy that. I don't need to copy the tooth over because then the next week, I have a massage appointment on the 16th. So I'm gonna do massage, not massager, massage. And I'll turn images back off and kind of move that. And then I have like a little spa type of icon. So I'm gonna move that over. Delete that, and then we'll pull that in, a little massage spa situation. So massage appointment and ortho appointment are both in. And then I just have church and weigh-in. So I did sign back up for WW, and my first weigh-in is actually this upcoming Saturday. So this week I've just been doing a lot of prep, like putting meals I'm gonna frequently eat into the app, kind of deciding on a meal plan. So you guys, I'm gonna be super boring about this, and I get decision fatigue. It's a total real thing. I've done a lot of like research on it. I've watched a lot of different videos of people's experience with it. I get decision fatigue so bad, and when I'm already feeling kind of maxed out as far as like work and mom life and all that kind of stuff, like I don't want to decide what I'm gonna eat. Like I don't want to use mental and brain power to decide that. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna eat the same thing every day. Oh, and kids and Andrew just got home. So you might hear them in a second, but I'm gonna eat the same things like for every meal. Let me actually, I'm gonna go close the door real quick. My office is such a mess. Okay, I'm closing the door and locking it because I know I'm gonna hear some little feet coming up in just a minute. But yeah, so I'm gonna eat the same thing like for every meal. So how do I want to mark my weigh-ins is the question. I kind of want to use like the little scale, and you know what I could do is this might be cute. What if we pull in the scale and I kind of just put like on here. Let's see. I'm gonna use paper flowers again, and we're gonna do WW weigh-in. And then it's at 8 o'clock a.m. They used to have more times on Saturdays. I don't know if they're just like not as busy or something, but they used to have an earlier one, which was nice, but 8 a.m. I guess is not that bad. And my whole plan is to kind of go to my weigh-in and then to do grocery pickup. Is that too big? I don't know. Let me try, I'm gonna turn images on and try resizing this. Should I just like tuck that up in the corner? Or I could even put it down in this corner. I don't know, I kind of like it in the middle. So you know what, I'm just gonna put it down here for now, and then I'll move them. So I'm gonna just do a cut, paste, use those blue lines. So so for meals, I'm planning to do a veggie scramble because honestly, I could eat those all the time. I love veggie scrambles. And the way that I like to make them is I actually toast up a whole wheat English muffin, and I put spicy pepper jack Laughing Cow cheese, which has been harder to find recently, but I was able to do a grocery order from Walmart and they had a bunch of it, so I picked up a couple packs because the shelf life is pretty long. That works. So I do the English muffin with the spicy cheese on top, and then I do my scramble. I usually always do like peppers, zucchini, I'll throw broccoli in there, and I'll do spinach. Like I put a whole bunch of veggies in there, and I scramble that with a couple eggs, some egg whites, and then I pour that on top of the English muffin. Like I just kind of have it all out, and then I'll put like avocado on top, and sometimes I'll do like some feta. I don't like doing a ton of cheese, but like the feta, I swear, makes a huge difference. So yeah, now I just have church. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and delete this whole big old thing, and we're gonna put church in. But yeah, so that's what I like to do for veggie scramble. And then my second like meal will be after my workout, and that's gonna be my protein coffee. So I like the Fairlife salted caramel or sea salt caramel protein shakes. They have them at Costco now, and they come in, I wanna say like an 18 pack. And I use half of one of those with some almond milk and a Nespresso pod, and have protein coffee like right after my workout. And then for lunch, I do a kombucha, which I've been really liking this kombucha that's at Costco too. It's mango passion fruit, and it's by like, the brand is called Hum, H-U-M-M. And I do a kombucha with a salad, and I am normally not a salad person, but the way I've been kind of thinking about it is like, if I have a big meal midday, I lose energy so fast. So I'm kind of thinking more about how food is making me feel. And to get through that like afternoon slump, I have to just put a bunch of vegetables and like good stuff in there. So kombucha is a really good like energy boost for me. And it's kind of taken the place of soda because it's fizzy. So I really like it. And so I do that with salad, and I put protein on my salad. So I really focus a lot on protein. And then I have a snack in between lunch and dinner, which is Greek yogurt with some fruit and granola. I could never get sick of it. It's always delicious. It's always good. And some of these things I can switch up. Like I can switch up my salad. I can switch up the fruit I put in my yogurt, although most of the time I do blueberries and strawberries. But I do that. And then whatever we have for dinner, and the meals that I've had earlier in the day are pretty low point. So by the time dinner comes around, like we can pretty much do whatever. I just have to pay attention to my portions, and we cook healthy meals and stuff. I also like enjoy getting recipes from Skinny Taste, which just so happens to be WW friendly. My friend Jessica turned me on to Skinny Taste. All of a sudden I cannot speak. Skinny Taste. And I love their recipes. Like you would not know that they are like low calorie recipes. I feel like they have really real ingredients. I love them. Every single one we've cooked has turned out really good. So we'll usually just do that. We have a bunch of Skinny Taste cookbooks and stuff. And so like last night we had the spinach artichoke lasagna roll-ups. The kids loved them. They like gobbled them down. They loved them and they were delicious. So yeah, that's what we typically will do. And here I am just like blabbering away, but I'm gonna grab a pattern label for church. So do I want to do like a circle? I'm kind of leaning towards this one here. I might do a little circle. So yeah, that's kind of what we've been doing. And then I like the Xoxo Greek yogurt like ice cream bars. They're really low point, and so if I want a sweet treat at the end of the night, I feel like it's a really, ooh, this will be good. It's a really good way to get in a little sweet treat at the end of the night. Do I want to put the cross up there? Or do I want to like, I want to pull in more patterns, but, or I could do the florals. Let's do the florals. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm planning to do. And it's just like, takes the thought process out of it, you know, makes tracking really easy because you're eating the same thing constantly. And those are foods I really thought long and hard about, foods that I didn't feel like I would ever get sick of, and those all I think I will be totally fine with. Now I'm using the font Guilty. I really love this font too. It's more of like a loopy cursive font, which I really like. And we do church at 11:30 on Sundays, unless our friends Chris and Kelsey are able to go. They like going Saturday night, so sometimes we'll switch it up and go Saturday nights with them. But for the most part, we usually go on Sunday mornings. And then once our Bible study starts up again, then we'll be going to Bible study on Sundays, assuming Andrew's not working. So Andrew actually is looking into starting back at Costco, primarily because of health insurance. So the health insurance that I currently have is awful. It's so bad, and we pay so much money for it. And looking into other plans, we just realized like, okay, yeah, we can get a plan with a lower deductible, but the trade-off is that you pay more. So it's like almost like a wash, you know, like, so when he worked at Costco, they have really good benefits for part-time work. And we would pay like $80 per paycheck, which is so cheap compared to what we pay now. And that included dental and everything. So we figured, you know, the shifts aren't bad. They're like 4 or 5 hours. It gets him out of the house for a little bit. He'll probably work at night, so he'll still be with the kids most of the day. I think we'll probably put Jules into preschool a couple days a week still, even if he's not working during the day, just to give him time to like kind of have for himself. Like he needs to get out and go do things more, like go play golf or go to the gym or like, I don't know, just different things. He really needs to get out more. Being a stay-at-home parent is tough. It's very tough, but yeah, so anyways, that is what we're planning to do. So we're hoping that he will get started back there sometime in the fall. We'll probably have to go through a period of time where I think it's like he has to hit that certain hours mark before the benefits would kick in, but that's okay. We'll make it work. So, all right, so now I'm just gonna grab, oh, you know what? I need my August sticker to put up in the corner here, don't I? So I like using the one with the white outline, and then we'll grab August and pull that up here. I almost forgot. How many of you noticed that I forgot to put that up there and were like, don't forget the August sticker. So yeah, I like just putting that up in the corner like that. I might move it over just a smidgen, actually. Like that. Yeah, I love that. And then we'll just do some fun decorative pieces. So I know I want to pull this school bus in because school bus is super cute. So I think I might just do that towards the bottom. So yeah, we'll see what his schedule ends up being, but we'll have to like move some things around. The shift we're hoping for is a midday shift. It's like from 10 to 3, which would be perfect, but we're not sure like what the availability is going to be. So it'll either probably be that midday shift or it's going to be an evening shift. So yeah, but we figured, you know, that way we can get the benefits taken care of. We can get a better plan, because more than the cost of the plan, we just want a better plan where our doctors that we like are in network, and like finding a dentist for the girls has been such a struggle. Like the closest dentist that's in network is Peoria, which is not that close to us. The dentist we love to take them to is right down the road, and we've honestly been paying for them to still go there out of pocket because we love them. And we know like with Andrew's insurance, they would be covered there. So anyways, we just want a better plan. And then we figured with his income that he earns from Costco, we'll use that to pay for Julia's preschool. And then we'll use that to like pay for our cleaning services. We figured that would be covered with that. And then hopefully for Andrew to just go do some more stuff. Like our friend Chris started doing, and I don't remember what, it's like some form of martial arts, and Chris has loved it, and I really want Andrew to go and try it because I think it'd be good for him. Andrew's a really physical guy. Like he played hockey and golf and all of that while he was growing up, and I feel like he just needs that physical outlet. So I really want him to like go do stuff like that. I think it'd be really good for him. So it would cover stuff like that as well. And then it would just of course help us get to some of our financial goals a little bit more quickly. It's definitely felt weird, I have to say, not filming like the budget check-ins. And I'm still thinking a lot about what I want to do in terms of YouTube and all of that. What I'm kind of leaning towards is posting videos twice a week on Wednesdays and Saturdays, having my digital plan with me be up on Saturday, and then on Wednesday doing like new releases, my monthly plan with me, doing like a behind the scenes week in the life. And this is all like based on your guys' feedback too. I know a lot of you have mentioned that you really enjoy watching the behind the scenes, like day in the life, and I want to incorporate more like practical tips about productivity and time management and things like that. And then maybe doing like a tutorial type of video as well. So that's kind of what I'm leaning towards now, but I'm not like putting any pressure on myself or rushing myself necessarily, because honestly, I just really need to focus on getting everything done for YouTube right now. or for YouTube for Etsy. So yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with that, but it definitely feels weird not doing stuff. I'm kind of wanting, maybe I'm gonna put the little push pins down here. I could always like, I don't know, I'm gonna take the school bus out for now, and then I think I'm gonna put these little push pins down here. I think that's gonna be really cute. Maybe like move, like space them out a little bit more. Oh, I like that. Yes, yes. That might be all I'm gonna do for now, because honestly, it's looking a little busy, and I don't know that I love the first day, like the way I've got that set up. I might change that at some point, but I'm gonna leave it for now. But yeah, I think that is it for this monthly plan with me. I wanna show like my dashboard setup and things like that too, but this video would be forever long, and I'm honestly not super sure how I'm setting it up yet. I've been using a lot of the blank pages just for sketching out ideas for products and things. So I think that will be a more formal part of my monthly setup, like once more of the add-ons are out and everything, because I have ideas of how I want to use certain add-ons and inserts and all that. So anyways, that is it though for this monthly plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love how it turned out. I think it's so stinking cute. So yeah, if you have any questions, comments at all, of course, let me know in the comment section down below. I will have the products that I've used linked in the description box. Let me know what you guys have going on for August and all of that good stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I will see you on Saturday for a digital plan with me, and I will chat with you all then. Bye.